three users. So the first user is customer, and then the next is kitchen, and then third is, of course, manager or restaurant manager. And then, of course, system itself, you need to have the important information is 0, and then another key information is online ordering system, okay? Online ordering system. And important thing is data flow from here to here. So order. And the second thing is order. And then, according to the case, summary report. So double click. So hopefully you were able to do this relatively easily. All right. So how do you move on to DFD0? So to move on to DFD0, typically what you like to do is, if you're using a Visio, you can copy this, and then you can fill in the blank, fill in the blank. So I would like you to fill in the blank by looking at ordering processes. Okay, I give you 3 minutes. Please draw DFD0 in this. You have to process is, let's say, 1, and you have to think about what the first step should be. So essentially, this is to, so each process, you should start with a verb plus object, such as the verb in this case is, let's say, accept, or accept is not preferred, you could say check or process order. Okay, so basically it receives and then basically validate the order. Okay, so that's what it is mean. Okay, then what should be the next step? So according to the case, the next is system forwards customer order to the kitchen. So if you do logically, the second is to, the verb is, let's say, forward order to kitchen, something like that. So basically you can do something like this, and order goes to the kitchen. All right. The two are not connected for the time being, but that's okay. And according to the case, system updates goods up, goods sold file. What does goods sold means? Essentially, it means say customer orders. So in this case, we need to have a data store, and then a D1. You could say goods sold, or you could say in this case, orders. That's what this means. Okay. So in this case, system updates goods sold file. All right. So the updating process order, you could do something like this. And then system updates inventory file. So this part I do slightly differently. First, 1 and 2. There are a few ways. For example, you could do, after you check the order, you can directly send the order to the process. But in this case, something you can do is something like after saving the order goes to forward order to kitchen. Okay, so I did slightly differently from the textbook example. What about the third step? System updates. Okay, the fourth one is system updates inventory file. All right, so let's have inventory file. So in this case, D2 inventories. The data stores are typically used in plural as opposed to singular. In this case, what is inventories? Inventories are, sorry, the company is restaurant. So basically, what we're looking at is raw materials. So the raw materials are used by kitchen, right? So basically, it should be, it's not in the case, is it's not a system, but update.